Appreciate Maha Minute having me out here. Let's go Buffs. Let's go.
Maha Minute #1 podcast in the universe. Today we're live with one of the CU kickers for this upcoming season, Jace and Philly. Man, what's the word?
How you guys doing?
Doing good, man. I appreciate you for coming on the show.
Of course.
So let's get into your backstory a little bit. Where are you originally from?
Kind of from everywhere, but mostly Arizona.
Okay.
I followed my dad around his career young in my life, and then ended up staying in Arizona for most of our time.
Right. Your dad's Jay Feely, right?
Yep.
He was an NFL kicker. I think I remember him playing for the Dolphins, right?
Yep. Dolphins, Jets, Giants, Cardinals, Bears. He went everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's it like having a dad in the NFL and like being able to travel and all that fun stuff?
It's amazing. I mean, there's no better blessing that I could have asked for in my life. You know, just his experience and him being able to pour it into me growing up and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's something like you can't ask for.
That's
crazy.
awesome.
Yeah.
So like growing up, when did you kind of realize did you realize from an early age he was in the NFL and like how big of a deal that was?
I would say more into like middle school era when he was on the Cardinals, and that's where like he spent like that was like his longest team. He spent I think 4 or 5 years there.
Oh, okay.
And that's kind of when I was like, all right, this is kind of sick.
Yeah. That's dope. And I was watching one of your other interviews. You actually broke some records in high school.
Yeah, I had our longest kick in a game, and then I think that was the only one I broke.
Well, it was like 52 yards.
Yeah,
right?
52 yards sophomore year. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like in high school, you usually feel like you don't hear about
No.
50 yard kicks and stuff like that. So
Yeah, usually no.
that's dope. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you play any other positions or just?
I played linebacker. Yeah, that was my favorite position.
Okay.
I like playing that more than I did kicker.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I can see you as a linebacker. You're pretty tall, so I can see it work out.
Yeah.
So it was what, Gilbert Christian?
Gilbert Christian. Yeah, it was a real small school. I think we had 70 in our graduating class.
Really?
Yeah.
So how did you like end up getting recruited from like a small school like that? Is it a good football school? Or?
No, not really. I mean, we were small. We had maybe 30 guys on a team. Like it was a small football team, but you know, having your dad who's in the NFL helped a little bit. Like he could get the word out, you know.
Right.
But you went to these camps, like kicking camps, and if you were able to show up and perform there, then you could find a spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to Arizona, what's the main difference so far you've noticed?
Oh, definitely the weather.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like 124 last summer in Arizona, and then here it's been like 30 consistently. So
yeah. You think the high altitude kind of helps with the kicks?
Oh, 100%. I think it adds about like 10-15% distance wise.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's a huge difference. You wouldn't expect that. Okay. Now, when it comes to your beginnings in football, it sounds like you started in high school, right?
Yeah, I started. I didn't really play football until my freshman year in high school.
I feel like that's kind of surprising because, you know, given your dad in the NFL,
Yeah,
people would probably expect, oh, he's probably been playing since.
I know. He was really good with not really forcing me to do anything. So he kind of let me find my own path, and then I found kicking freshman year, and then I kind of took it from there, and I like kind of fell in love with it just like he did. So yeah.
Were you like entertaining any other career paths before?
Golf was my main sport. Football. I played soccer too, but golf was my main sport before I started playing football.
Okay.
Yeah.
But football kind of stuck for you?
Yeah, I still play golf. I'm still gonna try. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Like competitively or just for fun?
You know, if football doesn't work out, I'm definitely gonna try competitively for golf.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. Okay. Now how did you end up going to Arizona State? I know you.
Yeah. So I was originally committed to Oregon, and on signing day they pulled my scholarship.
Really?
And to switch over from a corner, so I was kind of left high and dry because I wasn't gonna go there on a PWO.
Yeah.
And Arizona State was Slocum. I had known him for a while, and he kind of gave me a spot to, you know, promise a scholarship, and then I never really got that there. So and all the stuff that happened there, and then I ended up leaving.
Okay.
Yeah.
How come? I know you might have just said it, but how come you ended up? They ended up pulling your scholarship from Oregon?
Man, like at Arizona State, there was a lot of stuff going on, and they brought in a kid. And I had beat him out, you know, preseason, but he had the scholarship, so they ended up starting him. And I even beat him out during the season, and you know, it just never really happened. So I didn't feel like I was a priority there, and I wanted to find someone else.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Arizona State's still the same conference as Oregon.
Yep.
You know, Pac-12. So was it cool, like staying home, I suppose, in a way?
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like being close to my family. It's definitely hard being away from my family. They're going to be able to come up here and say hi, and everyone wants to come to Colorado, so
Right.
it's also a good place to
Yeah.
come to.
And you guys play them this season too,
Exactly.
so
I'm excited for that.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited for that.
What ended up leading into transferring to CU?
No, it was kind of just God's plan. It was just, a miracle. I was packing for a trip to Memphis when I got a call from Coach Riley, and they offered me a scholarship to come here, and I
Yeah,
was like, hell yeah, let's go.
that's dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, was this like before or after the whole Dion signing?
This was after. So my dad had done Thursday nights with Thursday night football with Dion, so he knew
Okay.
him. And it was really funny. There's actually a video like 6 years ago of Dion trying to recruit me to go play high school football for him.
Oh, in
Yeah,
Texas or
in Texas, yeah. And so there's a video, it's like a kicker that plays linebacker, like, I want you to come play for me, and now it's full circle. Like, I get to play for him here.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Could you see yourself potentially playing any other positions at CU or?
Man, if I had the size, if I worked on it earlier and I
Yeah.
went to a better high school, I think I could have, maybe played. But
Right.
right now, I'm gonna
Focus on
stick with
kicking.
kicker. Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. How are you feeling about like the expectations this upcoming season? Last year CU was 1-11.
Yep.
One of the worst schools not only in like the Pac-12
Hmm.
but the whole Power
Hmm.
Five. Like expectations have risen immensely. There's a
Yep.
lot of big recruits coming
Yep.
in. You know what I'm saying? So, how do you feel?
Being in the lifts and seeing the coaches work, I think we're ready. Like,
Yeah,
we're ready to win now. I think that's the mentality that we're getting here, is that, like, this isn't going to be something that 2 to 3 years down the road we're going to be good. We're going to be good now.
right.
And that's what they're pushing. And the guys are working hard, and we're all working hard. The coaches are working hard. Like, it's going to be a good season.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, we're
100%.
excited. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you think are some of like the biggest gems or things you've picked up from your dad? NFL.
Man, just mentality wise, being able to communicate with, celebrities and stuff like that, and being around them, like, growing up,
Yeah.
it's allowed me to really, like, have a calm demeanor when meeting, like, higher up people.
Okay.
And definitely in football, just like being able to deal with failure and deal with hardships. Like, when he got out of college, he was 2 years out of college before he went to the NFL and got
Really?
picked up. Yeah. And so, kind of with his whole situation with me, like, not getting my scholarship that I thought I deserved and all this stuff. And,
Right.
going through that time and working with no really goal in sight, and then getting this and being here, like, it's rewarding to me. And I kind of see a lot of similarities between me and him and his career and what I'm doing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, how did he end up getting into the NFL like 2 years later?
He went to tryouts and camps, and, he was 2 years in, and he was like ready to, move on with his life. And finally he ended up going to the Falcons and doing well at the camp, and they signed him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And started 15 years in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have some goals getting in the NFL as well?
100%.
Okay.
100%. Yeah. But I know it's God's plan. So, if it's in my books, then great. If not, then,
Right.
yeah.
Who are some of your favorite kickers in the NFL? All time or right now?
My dad, 100%. And
Yeah.
then Justin Tucker. I love
Yeah.
he's the best there ever
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Do you think you could hit some 60-yarders?
Oh yeah. I was
Yeah.
hitting him down there today.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What about like in game? What's kind of the difference between, in game and like practice?
So I think the biggest thing is, like, your mentality. You have to make it just like it is in practice. I mean, even getting back there, you have to make it feel like it's a 20-yard kick,
Mm.
It's the same swing, it's the same mentality. And I think in game, you kind of get like, oh shit, like, this is a huge kick. Like,
Yeah.
this is long distance, whatever. But you just got to treat it the same as you would an extra point.
How do you keep a strong mentality, going into a game, it's game-winning field goal, stuff like that?
Yeah. I just got to say, like, you treat it as another kick. You got to be confident in yourself. Like, you can't go in there hoping you make it. You have to be going in there, like, knowing that this
Yeah.
is an easy kick for me. Like, I'll make this.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's dope. That's dope. Do you have any dream like NFL teams that you'd want to play for? Or anything like
Yeah,
that?
anyone who takes me,
Okay.
I don't care. Yeah, anyone that I could get to, if I get in the NFL, I don't care where I go.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to know. Do you got any personal goals and then like team goals for the upcoming season?
I want to make a fumble on a kickoff. That's one of
Okay.
my personal goals. I want to get a fumble on a kickoff. I've always run down and hit, and that's
Oh,
my
okay.
favorite part. And as a kicker, I don't get to do much hitting, but that's where I get to have my fun. So I want to get a fumble on a kickoff.
That's awesome.
I want to hit either a field goal or a game winner on Arizona State this year. That's what I want to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah,
I like some Pat McAfee vibes.
100%. Yeah,
That's awesome. I mean, I can see it.
yeah.
Okay, do you got any final thoughts? Anything to look forward to or shout out?
Man, like this is a special team and this is special coaching staff. Like
Yeah,
it's gonna be different this year.
yeah,
It's crazy.
we're excited,
Yeah,
man. I appreciate you for
yeah.
coming on the show. Where can people
100%. Thank
find
you.
you on social media, Instagram, all that?
Jace_Feely for both Twitter and Instagram.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect. Can I
Yeah.
get a shout out from Mile High Minute one time?
Appreciate Mile High Minute having me out here. Let's go Buffs. Let's go.
Yeah, perfect. All right, make sure you guys hit that like button, comment down below who you want to see next on the Mile High Minute with that subscribe button. Let us know what you guys think the CU Buffs record is going to be this upcoming season. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast.